YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia, The Dark Descent, with your host, Ivory Fox. Now, not 100% sure where I left off. I had to take a little bit of time, so please excuse the pause between recent videos.
Where is he now?
I was at work. So, okay, I somewhat remember where I'm at now. There's a monster in that room. Okay, so, but yeah, again, I apologize for the pause between videos. Work demanded extra time of me. And, yeah. Hi. You can stay in there. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nope. Nope. Fuck out of here. Oh, can't go that way. Open. No? Don't follow me now. Why are there dead rats? It's gross. Unsanitary. Okay. So let's see. Gotta avoid him. Pretty sure the container's probably to make some more acid or something. Delirium Itaminate Battery Applicatus. Butter applicated? Let's see what this one is. Same thing. Alright, let's see where big dude is. Nice, got some more oil. Alright, so pick that up. Alright, we went the other way, I guess. So let's go and explore a little bit. Let's check the room that he was in. Maybe he's got something in there that we could use. Got a bed. I'm gonna be a little bit. Ow. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna be a little smart and try and preemptively place the bed in front of the door. Let's see if I can't. I guess barricade him out. Yeah, that might work. Let's see if we can. This one, no. Alright, well, hopefully that will stop him from coming in if he does so choose. Hey, more oil. Okay, so it was a little worth coming in here. Just a little worth coming in here. That's a tinder box I just picked up. I didn't pay attention. Alright, so we were just in storage. Not 100% sure. Kitchen. Okay, I keep seeing signs for kitchen. So let's go and work our way towards the kitchen.
Shimmering.
Hello? I heard your whispers. It's in very poor condition. Ooh, what does that mean? The gate leading out of this area is locked by a worn padlock. Okay, so I can either... Can I chisel it? Maybe I can chisel it. Let's find out. Boom. Oh, okay, it needs to be weakened further, so probably gonna have to make some more acid of sorts. Right, continuing on. I hear the chains rattling. Where are you at? Stop it. You're disturbing the peace. Stop it. Oh god.
Hey! Anybody! Help!
Christ.
I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this?
Maybe.
It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Who went into a burning house for what? Maybe things that would be left unanswered. Let's see what that squishy noise was. Oh, dude. I don't think your ankles are supposed to bend like that. Or your arms, for that matter. Alright, let's see. Can I grab that? Get some more oil, too. Oh, just look at that, dude. Dude, your ankles are bent like 360 degrees. Okay. Let's get out of here. Anything in here that's important?
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Just in time. How convenient. That shadow looks like a penis. So... Let's slowly shut this. And you can go fuck right off. Yeah. Alright, so... I guess his first thought was that this was a hotel, but my assumption when I first arrived, or when we first started playing, was that hello. Okay, my first assumption was that it was a mansion of sorts. Nothing in the beginning of the game led me to believe that this was a hotel. And even then, you get conversations in the beginning of the game that, of you hearing him say, oh, well, as the dean or as the duke of this or that, I have duties and yada yada yada. So that also tells you that it is a manor or a mansion and not, in fact, a hotel. Okay, so I came out of that hole in the wall. How did I not see this area first? This should have been the first room that I found. And I did it again. I touched I gotta hide. I did it again. I touched the fire. I touched the fire. Why do I keep touching the fire? Leave. Get out of here. I don't need you in here. I don't need adult assistance. I can handle myself, thank you. Is he still in there? Hello? Stand up, damn it. Thank you. Okay, he's gone. Sort of. Ooh, stab him. Okay, you stay gone. I'm gonna read this note.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
I need you to sell your soul. Screech. So things can be done, but at a price. So I'm assuming he's gonna be legitimately selling his soul for something. I'm gonna just assume that would be for that. Yep. Okay. I think I was right about the lock. So come on now. I can hear you. Alright, so I'm gonna assume again that the acid is for the lock, which I think is a very valid thought. Let's go find out. But first, find who? Okay. But first, try and get there without dying, and yeah. Sorry, gotta check my oil and my tinder boxes. Thought I had some of these lit. Cell area 3. Okay. Was the gate with the weak padlock in storage? I don't remember. I think it was in here. So I remember that room with the room down here with the weird mangled body, the twisted around ankles. There it is. Okay. It would do no good. Why is that? Can I wear it down? No? Why would that do no good? Okay. Oh my. Maybe this one. Ah, there it is. I found it. Oh, fuck, right on out of there. Bye. Spooky. Okay, the music can stop now. Thank you. Oh, hi.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Okay, so judging by the sounds, they're walking through water. And going on my assumption, I thought those were mushrooms. Going on my assumptions that we're in a water area, we're going to be messing with the water creature again, and I'm not excited for that. We're stuck, heroes need to be greased. Turn to the sewer, it must first be drained. Okay, how do I drain it? Not giving me anything to work with. Aside from this, that it needs to be greased. Check the other door. Nope, won't budge either. Then I'm not quite sure. Maybe I need to go back then. Or oil drainage, so I'm gonna glass jar. Okay, boom. Now, do I put it directly on this? Of course. Get out of here. Some of the things in this game that make it way too easy, and then other things in this game, it's not quite as noticeable. But I guess it also just depends on which direction you choose to go. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Turn to the sewer, it must first be drained. Yep, okay, so I'm guessing this is the machine. Oh, okay, so we'll drop it there and drop it there. Control room. Ooh, spooky. I have a cat sitting in my lap. Lap cat. Alright guys, I know that one's probably a little uneventful, but I'm gonna leave this episode here and get started on recording the next episode. So, shouldn't be too long before the next one's out. I appreciate the views, and hopefully I'll continue to get more. All I ask, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. Leave me any tips and criticisms. Anything to help me grow. Anything to help me bring you better content. Bye.